going to destroy the world.
What do the themes in this movie mean to you as far as what it means to be a man?
Yeah, well, it's a funny thing, isn't it? Because it's quite easy to see a certain aspect of Noah's personality in a very positive light, you know. Late into the film, he's done something to upset one of his sons, and his son turns around and he says, "I thought you were chosen because you're good." And his response, is something I was like along the lines of, "I was chosen because I'd get the job done." So I think there's a dual thing at play with this movie, which is very unusual for a feature film, in that it's quite a task for the audience to stay with the central character.
Your character in this film is basically the ultimate mother, charged with the task of, raising children that will potentially become the only children left on Earth.
Right.
I guess for your character, what does it mean to be a mom then, with that in mind?
Well, she is a fiercely loving woman. She is devout in her love for her family and for her children. She will fight for them to the end. I think she's a pretty good, kind, and virtuous woman.
A great flood is coming. We build a vessel to survive the storm. We build an ark.
Mama! There's them!
What do you want?
You don't know your king.
There isn't anything for you here.
I have men at my back, and you stand alone and defy me?
I'm not alone.
So, first of all, the visual effects in this movie were outstanding. What did you guys think of how they used all the visual effects?
They are so magnificent. I mean, the scope of them is incredible. The originality of them, I think, is really special.
And to my understanding, most, if not all, of the animals were visual effects? Or?
They were pretty much all were. On the Ark, they had a whole bunch of sort of models puppets that they were like asleep, and they kind of made them in a way that they could look like they were breathing, which was quite creepy.
Very cool.
The company who did the visual effects was meant to be the most complicated rendering they'd ever done for film.
It begins.
Your character in this movie is sort of the rebel of the family.
Mm-hmm.
In your actual upbringing or your actual life and background,
Mm-hmm.
were you more of a rebel or more of like a good guy?
I was a rebel, but I wasn't like outspoken. I was like one of the rebels that would sneakily do things and get away with it.
Do you ever use your evil voice in like your everyday usage? Like maybe ordering a cheeseburger or something?
Yeah, sometimes, yes. My wife says I've got an evil voice. And she loves me.
If you were to order a cheeseburger with your evil voice, what would that sound like?
Yeah. Give us a cheeseburger.
So that's the end of everything.
Beginning. Beginning of everything.